Hey there, wonderful saints. Let us finish up in our word. And our word is coming out of Numbers 16, 27 through 37. And this is part 3 of the 250 fame that was famous within the congregation and got consumed because they decided to go up against Moses and what God was doing to lead his people. So they got up from the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan and Abiram on every side. And Dathan and Abiram came out of their tent and stood in the door of their tents, and their wives and their sons and their little children. And Moses said, Hereby ye shall know that the Lord has sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of my own thing. Let us understand, saints, that Moses is about to set the difference of who is closer in the Lord, to separate who is holy and who is not. Let us understand, when God is doing a work, let us not get in the way of what God is doing. It can have consequences on our life, on our kids' lives. It can have effect on the people around us. Let's look and see. Abiram and Dathan and them are standing outside of their tents with their wives and their kids. They will not come up to the tabernacle. So the Lord told the people to separate themselves from them. Let's continue. If these men die the common death, Moses said, of all men, or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then the Lord has not sent me. So let's see, saints, that Moses is making a difference. If these men die of a common death, which everybody dies, then the Lord has not sent them. But if they die of an uncommon thing and a new thing be done, then know that this is the separation that the Lord has caused for this tragedy to happen. Now let's see. But if the Lord make a new thing, and earth open up her mouth and swallow them up with all that pertaineth unto them, and they go down quick into the pit, then ye shall understand these men have provoked the Lord. Now, this is the wonderful thing I like about prayer, and the wonderful thing that I like about men that are connected with God, because you can speak something and God will make that happen, just like Moses did. Moses said, let the ground open up and swallow everything that appertaineth unto them. And we'll see what the Lord did. And it came to pass, as he had made an end to speaking all these words, that the ground clave asunder that was under them, and the earth opened up her mouth and swallowed them up, and their houses, and all the men that appertaineth to Korah, and all their goods. They and all that appertaineth to them went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed upon them, and they perished from among the congregation. Let's understand, saints, that the pit is real. The ground clave asunder, and they, Dathan, Abiram, and their families and kids all went down into the pit. This is, man, terrible tragedy right here, but this is what happens when we get in the way of God's work and what he's doing. Let's finish. And Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up also. And there came out fire from the Lord and consumed 250 men that offered incense. And the Lord spake to Moses, saying, Speak unto Eleazar the sons of Aaron the priest, that ye take the censers out of the burning scatter, thou the fire yonder, for they are hallowed. Let's understand, saints, that the censers are hallowed, and they are spread abroad with fire. Pick the censers up, they are hallowed. Although these men, 250 fame, had got consumed as well with Abiram and all of their belongings, that the ground opened up and took them down into the pit. We must understand that if we are teaming up with people who are going up against the Lord and his word and his work, we will pay for that, saints. Let us understand what God is doing. Let us get out the way of what God is doing. Let us not be in the way and working for the enemy. Allow ourselves to line up with God and do the things that we should do to glorify God. So this is a powerful word, saints. I hope we got something out of it on the 250 fame. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.